Hello everyone, today we are going to see the ToDo application. So this is the demo. We are going to build this application. Um, so we have the input box and the add button, and when we try to add something and click on add, it will get listed. Also we have the delete functionality where once we click on delete, it will get deleted, right? Let's see how we build it. Okay, let's try to create first input. And also along with that button. Task. Okay. So we'll try to create a state variable to do items. Initially, let's create an array of elements, say React and then Java. Okay, we need to import useState. And then we'll try to show up here in the form of list, right? To do items dot map of it. So we render the UI part. Also we give the key for this one item itself. Okay. Okay. Now let's build input. So let's create one more state variable for the search text. State of initially it should be empty. Search text is empty, and when we type something in the input value, it gets stored in the search text variable. Value. And also we'll give value as search text for this. So we are able to type now. Now let's focus on this add task button. So when the user click on the add task, let's create a function add task, right? Add task, and in this we need to set the items. Whatever is there in the to do items list, along with that we need to put the newly created search text, right? That should work. Let's try this. Okay, it is working, it is coming, but when we click on the add task, it should again go to the empty, right? So for that we'll create a we'll set the search text box again to blank empty, right? So that when we add some value and click on add task, so it will again become empty. And in this so we have a problem with this, like when we have the empty and when we click on add task, it clearly still try to create another list, right? So in order to delete that, so we'll mention some function so that let's say the search text length should be greater than 0, then only we'll add to the list, otherwise not. let's try to, okay, now I'm clicking on attach, but still that empty thing is not coming up because of this condition, right? This empty length. Okay, this is working fine. And so for this, let's also add task functionality is working fine. Let's try to um, create the delete functionality for this. Let's create a button delete. Okay, and so when we click on delete, it should get deleted, right, that particular object. So delete some task will create this function task. So here what we need to do, so basically we need to filter the items. So basically we need that particular item, right? So for that we'll take the parameter as item, and then we deleted this. In this we'll filter it based on that item, right? So to do items dot filter of each item, and let's take it as I. So this item should get filtered, the remaining should come. And also let's set it to the to do items functionality. Okay, now delete also, I think it should work fine. Set to do items. Okay, it should be capital I, my mistake. Okay, it is working fine. Task delete. Okay. Okay, so basically we have seen some like input variables where we click on enter, it should get created list item, right? Instead of clicking on the button, you can just click on enter button, right? So for that we can make this on key press. We write functionality here on key press if the key is enter, right? Then I will call this add task functionality, so that whenever you click on the enter, it gets created the new item instead of clicking on the add task. Okay, I have clicked on enter, it came, and delete also working fine. Yeah, thanks for watching.